2023 is going to be an interesting year. For the last 4 years, I've been hearing, look, drop shipping is dead. Drop shipping is dead. Drop shipping is going to die. Drop shipping is hard. Everything's saturated. Ads are expensive. But what I've come to realize is that drop shipping hasn't died. It has merely evolved. Just like any other business in the world, whether you talk about sales, real estate, commerce, trading, any sort of business, it always goes through periods of evolution. Now, unless you are able to evolve, you will be crushed by your competitors. E-commerce, drop shipping is very much alive and well. Now, the strategies, the tactics whereby you make it a success is a lot different. The paradigm is shift. The landscape is completely different. But for us to just throw a blanket statement of drop shipping is dead, no. Maybe your ability to market is dead. Maybe your skill set is dead. What you might have to reinvent is that. Now, I understand TikTok is alive and well because we just did $1.7 million on a UGC store off of TikTok. So I understand it's very much alive. But people try to use the same tactics that worked in 2016 and think that the business model is broken because their tactics are broken. Now, tactics come and go. That's why I never teach tactics. I always teach fundamentals. I always teach principles that apply in business in a long-term scope, right? Because you don't want outdated information within 48 hours. But if you want to be successful in dropshipping in 2023, it's going to require innovation. It's going to require intellect. It's going to require sitting down and figuring out that social media platforms are no longer going to deal with the bullshit of scamming customers with shitty products. They're no longer going to deal with bad user experience. They do not want to compromise that anymore because they understand that they need to keep their users happy long term. But if you dropship with a quality product, if you have good customer service, if you understand how to read data of customers, if you understand current trends. For example, I have one of my students that during the World Cup, he launched a relevant product that was familiar with the World Cup. And he was doing, I think 19 or 20. I think his best day was $300,000 in one day, running, I think about $80,000 in Facebook ads. Obviously, it was trending because of the World Cup. Will it die down later? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But the point is, dropshipping is very much alive and well. You just need to understand how to capitalize it. So when people say, Luke, is dropshipping dead? No, your business skills need improvement. They need refinement. They need pruning because the same shit that used to work yesterday ain't going to work today. Why? Because people catch on. You need to be able to put yourself in a situation where you're finding these glitches in the matrix, where you're finding these anomalies in the system. Any man-made system has flaws. Any man-made system has the ability to be monetized and utilized and exploited. And that's exactly what happens on these advertising platforms. I remember back in the day when I used to have Facebook rep, when we used to spend over $1 million a month, they would come and sit down with us and tell us all the hottest tactics, all the hottest trends, all the best ways to advertise, all the best ways to reduce our CPMs, to reduce our costs. But those things, once again, become irrelevant within a few months. So what do you have to do? You have to understand that dropshipping is not only being able to advertise to a consumer in the front end, but it also has back end, right? How's your SMS flow? How's your email flow? How is your ladder of lifetime value customer products? Most people don't have their lifetime value of their customer. So when I start to realize the people that are talking about dropshipping being dead, it's very much amateurs. Business noobs, people that don't understand commerce, D2C, direct-to-consumer relationships. And if you want to succeed in dropshipping in 2023, it's very much possible. Now, where do I see dropshipping being extremely successful? You need to start navigating platforms that are not common. You need to start playing with Pinterest. You need to start playing with Bing ads, start playing with some SEO, start playing with some TikTok user-generated content, get some influencers, build some pages, and start playing around. This idea of relying on Mark Zuckerberg for your business in 2023 ain't gonna fucking cut it, boys. It's no longer the name of the game. So I wanted to come on here, share with you guys, because I'm in Dubai, I'm reminiscing, talking with my boys that are doing drop shipping out here. They're fucking crushing. But then I see my community back home complaining. So I wonder, are they right or are they wrong? And as I sit with my boys here doing $1 million days, I'm like, damn. Dropshipping is very much alive and well. You just need to understand how to find a few things. One is evergreen products. Products that will outlast trends. You need to be able to outlast trends. It's extremely important. The second one is you need to have a big enough audience, right? Most people target products that are extremely niche. Therefore, they run through the audience or the country really, really fast. You need to be able to have a global landscape whereby if you're trying to scale a product, you don't run out of customers. This is extremely important. And finally, you need good supply chain management. As February rolls around, we know this Chinese New Year, as China supply chains start to crunching up, we need to understand that you need to be able to move product in and out, right? It needs to land in the customer's door, not 30 days, not 45 days later. You're going to get fucked, you're going to get flagged, but within 3 to 5 days, within 7 to 9 days, that product should be in somebody's house. So if you don't have the logistics, if you don't have the customer service, those are the things that you need to learn, that you need to master prior, right, to being like, drop shipping is dead. It is not that it is alive and well. It is reformatted, right? The business model has changed. It's adapted just like any other business model in the world. In 50 years, drop shipping will still be around, but the format whereby it's reflected or manifested will be different. So take this, analyze it, and if you're doing e-commerce or drop shipping in 2023, don't be disheartened. You just might have to sit down, re-strategize, replan, and execute with intelligence. Don't implement what this guy's saying. Don't implement what that guy's saying. Dwell with it. Let it marinate and ask yourself, why does this tactic work? Why is this person doing this and it's operating successfully? Not just, I'm running 10 ad sets and it's not fucking working. Or, I tested 4 products that I found randomly on AliExpress and shit didn't stick. That's not business. That's gambling, right? You're throwing your Facebook dollars all over the place and expecting Mark Zuckerberg to sell on your behalf. It's 2023. Consumers are way too educated. Consumers are way too educated, ladies and gentlemen. There is no place for bullshit business anymore. So if you want to make money in 2023 in drop shipping, you need to understand that the paradigm has shifted. Rules are different. The game is different. And if you want to capitalize and you want to be successful, you need to be able to play by a different set of rules. Start being responsible. Start becoming a business owner. Start becoming a boss, and understand that drop shipping ain't about hustling anymore. It's about moving like a boss, about executing like a boss. And it's about treating your drop shipping business like a real fucking business. Because guess what? It is. And it's going to continue working, whether you're good at it or not.
Yeah, drinking dope turned me to a superhero. Yeah. Hit that pill, turned me to a superhero. Yeah.